Hey guys, today I'm going to be reviewing my Marc Anthony Beach Waves beach spray that I got in my Ipsy bag. I'm going to be using that after using my Nume Titan curling wand in the 32mm size. So stay tuned if you want to see the look I created with these two things and know how to get the same effect. I started out here with dry shampoo, and so you can see me kind of rubbing it in, roughing up my hair. And then I brush it through with my Tinkle Teaser, which I love, by the way. After I go ahead and brush that through, I section off my hair, and I usually do this from bottom to top, so I have two sections. And I start with the bottom, so I curl from the bottom up. And I just find that's easier for me, and everybody's different, but that's easier for me. So I take 1-inch sections, and I'm going to curl using the Nume curling wand, curling away from my face. And for those of you who haven't tried the curling wands before, you got to be really careful because they are hot, so be careful. They curl your hair really, really well, and so I just hold my curl there and do a goofy dance apparently to make sure it cools. But since it was extra hot that day, then I went ahead and I just pinned it up since I wanted to make sure the curls would last. This next section I'm going to be curling the opposite way because I want a really messy, beachy look. I don't want all the curls to go the same way. So you're going to kind of do that alternating around the head. So yeah, I won't show you all that because that's boring. But just keep alternating around your head, and you can see me jump. Oh, now I'm on top. There we go. Letting down the top section, and I just split that in half, and I keep one half pinned up so it's easier to work with hair. And I work back to front. And for this section, I don't know why, but the back is always the hardest for me to curl. But today it wasn't that bad, which was great. So go ahead and curl that, and make sure you hold that well enough because the top layers are the ones that people are going to see. And look at that. I didn't realize that I bounced back and forth when I curled my hair, but that's really quirky. Okay, so pin all of those curls up, and you'll just see me go through once again, trying to make sure that I'm rotating directions so that the curls aren't all going the same way, just for a really fun, messy look. And you can see on the top sections, I have layers, and so the sections that I'm taking are a little bit thicker on top. It's almost like 2 to 3 inches long. But that just works for me. My hair on top, since it's layered, it holds the curl really well. So just take what size sections kind of work for you. I'm having trouble with that clip. There we go. Okay. I look like a mess, so I have to redo that curl. Ooh, but it looks nice, right? Okay, so going down to the next section, the final section, I do the back first, and then I'm going to move forward to the area where my fringe is. And I'm kind of wrapping it in the opposite direction as the other back curl. I kind of make them face each other so that they don't mix together very well. I don't know if that makes any sense, but hopefully you understand. There I go, kind of swaying side to side again. Okay, so I think at this point I decided I was going to take one extra section, just because the front where your bangs or your fringe is, it's a little bit trickier because you don't want too much of the layers in the front to get included in this, because you don't want to look like Shirley Temple. Not that you would with this curling iron, but just saying. You still want to avoid any resemblance there. Okay, so I hold that, pin that one up, and then I'm on to my final piece. Yay! So this total took me about 15 minutes, and that was with a couple pauses because my roommate came in and we started talking for a little bit. So, yeah, so I'm curling this last piece, and I'm gonna hold that for a little bit. And you want to make sure you're careful again. I didn't burn myself this day, but man, have I. Whew. I've burnt myself a couple times. Okay, so I went ahead, and there's my roommate again, and you can see me talking to her because we were actually getting ready for a double date. So yes, I'm doing beachy waves, and I don't know what she was doing, but I'm here, and I've already started. I sprayed in my hair a little bit, the spray, and I'm just scrunching it up and down. And the spray smells amazing, by the way. It smells like coconut, and I really like that. I decided to wait a minute because my top layers were still hot. So now that I'm checking myself out and waiting, I finally make a duck face. Yeah, I didn't know I did that. Okay, alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and take out the top layers, pull those down, and you can see those made really, really nice looking curls. I went ahead and sprayed it with hairspray first. I'm using the L'Oreal Elnett Satin Hairspray, the unscented version, which, by the way, even though everybody raves about that hairspray, it is nice, but it is not unscented. And you can see my face there where I'm just cringing because it smells so bad. So I go ahead and spray it with the hairspray, and then I tussle the waves, and then you can see me scrunching again. I'm spraying that beach spray in there. Which I don't know why, but I think that was my favorite part because it just smelled so good. I wanted to like spray and scrunch forever. And I know you can't see the waves very well because my hair is dark and behind me is dark. So I'll make sure you get a good shot at the end of what the final product comes out to. But I was really happy with it. You can see me kind of playing around with the hair. I wanted it to look perfect. But yeah, I was really happy with it. Okay, so here I am. I'm going to mess with the camera so you can see it a little better. There you go. That's what it looks like. And you can obviously brush through these so that they're even looser, but for me and my hair, I know that it'll fall out just a little bit, and so this will be perfect in about 30 minutes. So there you go. Hope you like the look, and I approve both these products.